banqueros son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 6 años ya tiene. El único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. Estas canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo sea el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabe, dímelo Rebol. Ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.
Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Nate Eovaldi will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Full count now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
That brings up Alec Bohm, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And it's quickly 0-2. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Swing and a liner. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day.
High and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dias is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
This is line to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at ball 1, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-0 in the air down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Devers is off of first with 2 away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's 1-0 Boston. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
That'll fit. The left fielder, number 30. Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the AB on its way. Curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
In now, Eloy Jimenez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0. High chopper to third. Devers has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to hit is Francisco Lindor, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now the first pitch.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Last half of the second set to go, and that means Jonathan Schoop will get ready at the plate.
The second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Dias is right there, one down.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So bases are empty with one out now. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8th, the right
Now
fielder,
at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First delivery to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And that's in there, base hit.
batting 9, the catcher, JT.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
This pitch is popped up. Schoop is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box, Joaquin Dias struck out in his last trip to the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Devers fields it cleanly to second for 1. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Chucky Robinson.
The catcher.
And now a pitch on the way.
Robinson.
Pitch on the way.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here's the 0-2, and he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Martinez leads off first with one away. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here comes the payoff pitch. This one's down to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. So stepping in is Keston Hiura.
For the Phillies, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
First offering. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Scope ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
To the plate now, Alec Bohm. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he takes strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A ball hit softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
He's set. Here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt a hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-1 home.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Rafael Devers stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Bogaerts aboard here at first with nobody out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. A step on the bag for 1. Throw won't get him.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Stepping in once again is Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on the way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
In there, 2-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor, number 14 on the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. The Wind up and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now.
I got 2-1 to count.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. Now it'll be Jesus Aguilar. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He's set, and the pitch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Slider laid off for a ball. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Their count now at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Another 2-2 offering. Popped him up. Hoskins has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, here is Chucky Robinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Now here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Robinson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5 innings complete. Philadelphia is out in front here, 2-1. John Gant takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And now in the box, Joaquin Diaz. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
First pitch on its way. Keston Hiura stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And that's the 2nd out. So here is Alec Bohm, singled in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center, and Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the AB now. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
So next to bat will be Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
To 1-2 now. And the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Left side, but well foul.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And right into the shift. Devers gloves it. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Teoscar Hernandez, and they could use a spark from him here.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean,
Lucas Giolito gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
you got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Go.
Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next up, Jesus Aguilar. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's got a 3 for 5 line. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
This is skied into short left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Milt Brady has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Ready on 1-2. Fouled off. And he chased it in the dirt. Robinson finds it, but no chance to recover. Lindor is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Has a look, now the pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in next, JT Realmuto. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. He's set. Here it comes. Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joaquin Diaz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Lindor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Three and 1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence.
Alex Verdugo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And he got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Chucky Robinson. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And quickly there are 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. One run, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Hits this one hard the other way. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Alex Verdugo will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Enoli Paredes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now to the plate, Keston Hiura grounded out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. Standing in now, Alec Bohm. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Bullet back up the middle. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Phillies on top 2-1. Now at the plate, here is Kike Hernandez. We'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Roberto Osuna takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Red Sox. High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Phillies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Corbin Burns earns win number 4 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes.
Moment of truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to fix. Home run, I'm throwing and by their opponent, show me who hits. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time. I'm 0'd in, while bun down when I settle in. I break ground, steal the base when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown, I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase.